Many, they get out from under about $15 million in buyout hell from the Parise suitor. Finally, that drops to like $1.5 million of penalty. They got money finally. They've been operating at like 85% of the cap for the last half decade. They draft well. They have good kids. They don't want to pay Marco Rossi, but they like Marco Rossi. Weird little conundrum there.
Yeah, it is.
Nyquist is a UFA. Justin Brazo.
See ya.
Up front, John Merrill on the back end. So nothing.
Kaprizov.
Zeev Boyum is going to be a regular NHLer.
Yeah.
Their D, man. Brock Faber, Jared Spurgeon, Jonas Brodin, Jacob Middleton, Zeev Boyum, David Jiricek is 21. They're okay back there.
They're really good. It'll be, depending on the order of who signs what, don't be surprised if Kaprizov has the highest salary on paper on his new deal.
July 1, he can sign. He's currently making $9.
And he's going to get, I think, given where the cap's gone, why wouldn't you ask for Draisaitl plus money? Draisaitl signed it when we thought the cap would be not going to $115 million in year 2 of that deal.
He's a hell of a player.
And what are you going to do? Like, argue over money? He's going to write it down. You're going to say yes. And now you've locked him up. You've got all this cap space.
I was just trying to think of a way to argue with you. I'm like, well, I don't know what Billy's going to tell.
He's huge for them.
What does Billy Guerin say? And again, real tight against the cap.
They got to watch the club for 3 months without him.
Didn't you just get $15 million in cap space?
We're giving it all to Kirill.
And you know what? He's already getting 9.
And
that's a pretty easy.
And he's that good.
Yeah. And
if he's that good,
if you can get him long term and you're in Minnesota, there's no guarantees.
Well, you've got the rest of the team looking in good shape. Like your goaltending's good, your D is good.
4 more years is tremendous.
So the Rossi one's an interesting Calgary talking point because he's a center and he's an offer sheet candidate, and a lot of people around the league talking about it. There aren't top 2 centers in the NHL at his size. And I think he just put up 73 points. Like, what do you do if, like, and you also got Eriksson Ek and like Boldy. He's not one of your best 2 centers, but he probably wants to get paid like a number 2. I don't know. That one's fascinating because they might like him, but they might not want to pay him what somebody else might that's desperate for a center.
So are you saying that they won't be able to afford him because he's going to get offer sheeted?
No, I'm saying he's a candidate for the offer sheet because I think they're leery about his ability. Like, I think they played him on the 4th line in the playoffs and he had 73 points this year. 73 is high, but he had a good year.
60.
Thank you. Just reading the Boldy numbers, I think.
Last 2 seasons, 21 goals, 24 goals, went from 40 to 60 this past year.
And he's young, coming out of entry level.
So and you did talk about.
So what are you saying? They're going to give up on him?
No, I'm just fascinated to see how it plays out.
He's an RFA
he needs a deal, and he's the type of guy that everyone's like, offer sheets. There's a guy.
Wow.
So for Minnesota,
makes it easy for Billy Guerin. Not easy, but you go to ARB or you
not ARB yet. Don't believe he has ARB rights.
Well, then you stick it to him.
That's what he's trying to do, and the agent's probably trying to get an offer sheet.
I feel like the kid is young enough and good enough at 21 and 24 goals, 40 and 60 points that the projection is going to be fine. And if you ever wanted to trade him, you could trade his ass.
Yeah, for a haul probably.
Right? Like, what are we talking about? Sign him.
But it's a point of contention in Minnesota. It's negotiations haven't gone well.
It's a different world to your point about, no, they've got money.
Yeah.
They have not had any kind of flexibility cap-wise for so long. They've had to really kind of dance around. Didn't they just sign Marcus Johansson?
1 year, $900,000.
So, I mean,
it's a bottom 6 winger.
Guy that can play center if need. I just wonder if it's positional need. Although they're so deep at D, you would think. I don't know. It would seem weird that they.
Well, if your D is deep enough too, you can trade to add.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying dismantle the damn. I'm just.
Yeah, and same with the.
I love I guess what I'm saying. They're in a pretty damn good spot.
Yeah, they are. And they've been really well run because they've been on a budget. It kind of reminds me of when Buffalo got bought by the Pagulas. Yeah. And it's like, hey, look, we got money now. Let's go have fun.
Spend that.
And all the decisions they made were brutal. It was like Christian Ehrhoff for $1 billion years. Ville Leno. It was
Christian
awful.
Ehrhoff.
Remember those 2 deals? Oh, my God.
That's right.
Just awful. The moment they had money, it was like, you were better on a budget. What are you doing?
Main thing I would do is change the jerseys to those
thirds.
North Stars. The black,
first things first.
Black,
good
green,
point,
yellow.
The reverse retros are gorgeous.
And then just plan the route.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I would do.
What a plan.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, buddies, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, if you could throw in a like and subscribe, it does help us out with what it is we are doing. And check out more at flamesnation.ca.